Hi everyone, this is Lady T with your Libra love situation reading for September 2023. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you for the support you give the channel in any kind of way. Like, share, subscribes, comments, whatever you do to support the channel. I just like doing readings, and yes, I'm interested in growing the channel, but again, I like to do readings. So whether the channel grows or not, I'm going to continue to do readings. So I don't want you to think I don't want the channel to grow, but at the same time, it's not my primary focus. Putting out messages that help you in some kind of way is the goal of my channel. Now, let's go ahead and get into it, Libra. So here we have the Broke Bee tarot cards. So the first two that came out is the High Priest and the Challenge. So maybe there's some clarity coming in because it says knowledge, sharing, beliefs, and fellowship. So perhaps maybe Libra, this is a time where you're not necessarily with someone. Um, and I'm just gonna say that because of some of the other cards that as they were coming out, I just got distinct feelings here that you're not with someone at this time. And next we have Seven of Swords, dishonesty, cheating, and being selfish. So there's definitely been something that has happened in the situation that has, not gone very well. And you did have some other cards to reflect that. So we'll go ahead and go through this. So next we have the Five of Cups. So this is focused on loss. And unwelcome changes and trauma. So this is about perhaps needing to change the focus. Your focus is what I'm getting, Libra, or whoever else is involved that is in having these emotions, because focusing on a loss or focusing on negativity is only going to bring you more negativity. Next, we have Judgment in reverse, which tells me there's potentially some fear going on. It says self-doubt, repeating mistakes, ignoring your calling. So something that maybe you knew you were supposed to do, you didn't do is what I'm getting. And you made the choice not to do it. So I want to say that this is sort of like the karma because of it. Next we have the Emperor, dependability, authority, and structure. So maybe this was towards an emperor is what I'm getting there. And then next we have with the Death card, again, new beginnings, transformation, and powerful movement. So there's going to be movement here regardless, because I think I'm just getting with some of the other cards that came out, I think it's time that things happen. Now let's go ahead and take a look at your other messages that came out. And the first one we have here is the Queen of Coins, mature, successful, and practical. So this is someone in the relationship. This could be the Emperor, this could be you, or someone else. And I say that because you got the Karmic card, which says there's a third party involved in this. Next, we have the Hanged Man. So this is about surrender, sacrifice, and uncertainty. So getting that new perspective as you go into the Hanged Man through spiritual enlightenment. Next, we have the Knight of Wands, fearless risk taker, free spirit. So maybe this is you, or this is your Emperor, who is, this Knight of Wands energy. Next, we have the King of Wands, natural leader, innovative, visionary. So again, maybe this is you, or it could be your Emperor as well. Now, in the reverse, we have the Ten of Coins, and it says financial collapse, money disputes, family fallout. So there's definitely been some kind of tower moment, some kind of loss financially, something going on with finances there with the Ten of Cups, because the Ten of Coins is all about stability. It's all about having everything you need, kind of thing. Next, we have the Ten of Wands in the upright. So burnout, uphill battle, taken for granted. So maybe this is how you're feeling. Maybe this is how your Emperor's feeling, or the Queen of Coins, whoever all these characters are, because there's a lot of characters in this. So that's how I would have definitely gotten that there's more people involved than just two in this. Next, we have strength. So, having the courage, overcoming, getting out of your ego with a control message here too. So, really moving forward in healing some things that need to be healed. Next, we have the Seven of Wands. We have, hold on one second. Okay. So we've got conviction, defiance, stand your ground. So this is about having boundaries about some kind of situation. And this could be someone else involved that needs to do this as well. And then we have Ace of Wands, breakthrough, um, inspiration, new direction. So this is about getting that creative spark back, moving forward in passion and creativity. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, upheaval, setbacks, and bad luck. So this is what's going on from the perspective of the tarot messages that came out. So let's see if we can find out a little bit more. So here's your first four cards for the relationship. I want to say this is the angel relationship cards or relationship oracle, or so. It's a relationship oracle, but I can't remember the exact name of it. I didn't pull out the book for these. So the first one is we have reciprocate. So this is about maybe someone in the situation needs to reciprocate. Feelings, emotions, all those things in a relationship, equal give and take kind of thing. Because there is chemistry. So this is the need to embrace the fact that there's chemistry here. Things are in limbo. So seek clarity on mixed signals. So perhaps there's some mixed signals going on that is sort of, really, really making it hard to understand what's going on. So conversation perhaps needed. And then the last one is journey. Be adventurous. So this is allowing that passion, that creativity to come back out. Okay. Now we're going to move into the love oracle signposts along the path messages. And the first one we had here is kisses. Unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. So this could be what needs to be reciprocated. Next we have clock with the chemistry. So it says need time, takes time, in time cycles, time for heal, and progress. So there's being progress made. Maybe it's slow, but there is being progress made as far as healing and letting another cycle close out before beginning the new cycle, all that kind of thing. Then we've got not today. So not dealing, hurt, avoiding conversation, call, person, boundaries, still angry. So there's some underlying emotions that have to be dealt with, okay? And that's why this is still in limbo. That's why it's not really going anywhere, because there's periods of this anger that comes up from the depths. And then the last one we have here with the journey, we have acts. Breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. So there's some issues that have to be healed here and dealt with as far as the stopping of the patterns that have happened, as well as any silent treatment and abandonment here. We've got to work on that and heal that. Now we're moving into our true love oracle messages. And I thought it was interesting because only one of these, hold on a second, only one of these came out in the upright, and this was spiritual maturity. All the other ones came out in reverse. So let's turn these around so we can read them. So the first one we have here is intimacy. So there may not be any intimacy going on at this time. Next we have chivalry. And perhaps somebody in the situation, wants to be chivalrous. There's a man on the card. But that they could just be masculine energy, right? So someone wants to be, somebody's not being chivalrous is what I'm getting, because this is in the reverse as well. There is no forgiveness because this is in reverse. So that is one thing that needs to happen. There needs to be forgiveness. And then we have the divine feminine. So the divine feminine perhaps is the one who needs to step into their divine feminine energy, because that's in the reverse as well. And then the last one also in reverse is the sacred woman. So to me, also in the reverse, that tells me that not standing in your power, not standing in your sovereignty as a sacred woman, and understanding, that, it's okay to forgive. It's okay to feel your anger about whatever. It's okay, but you have to do something. You have to work on this situation, or you need to leave it alone. That's all I can say on that. Now let's go ahead and get into the situation oracle messages. And this is where you find out a little bit more in a deeper way of what's going on. So the first card we had is plugged, tuned in, internet connected. So somebody is definitely, perhaps on social media, computers, phone, whatever, quite a bit to get that message. Then we have settlement. Some kind of agreement or compromise is probably in the works or being worked on, because these are both in the challenge. So maybe the other thing too with the plugged card is maybe you need to tune into your intuition. That's the other message I'm getting on that. The pop-up is in reverse. So in the upright it says spontaneous, unexpected, surprise visit. So there's no pop-up planned here, okay? Because that's in the reverse, not happening. And then we have focused, eyes for you, fascinated, watching. To me, that's almost like borderline stalking a little bit, but maybe it's not. But I'm just saying the energy I got off of that. Well, yeah, it is stalking because we have obsession, must have indulgence. So, what kind of obsessions are going on here? There's food here, so maybe it's food and drink, is what I'm getting there. Next, we have interlude, pause, timing factor. So maybe this is about divine timing, okay? And there also has to be, a period of limbo for people to have the time. Sometimes when you need to do healing, you need to step away. You need to step away from each other for a minute. We've got bounty hunter, chaser, hot pursuit. So somebody is chasing in this situation. Next, we have magnetic, unexplained pull, can't resist. So somebody has a magnetic attraction to someone else in the situation. I don't know if it's mutual because I'm getting with this karmic third party situation. I don't know. I don't know if it's mutual or not. Being that energy being brought into the mix. Now let's go ahead and move into which ones are these? These are the soul connections when two hearts meet oracle messages. So let me get these. So the first one we have here is cherish. Cherish a relationship. This goes back to reciprocate. Because if you don't reciprocate in a relationship, a person is only going to stay around so long. Okay? Now we have signs. Watch out for signs leading you to true love. So again, paying attention to the signs and synchronicities and messages from spirit. Next we have moment. Think of a special moment that brought you much joy with your partner and really staying in that energy, going back to those moments where you were having wonderful times together, and not focusing on, anything else, okay? Next we have learn. Let love show you how to learn from each other. So this is about being open to learning. This is also about the respect that needs to be built as a foundational part of the relationship, where you trust each other, you know that each other has each other's back, and so forth. And so there you can learn from each other because you're open and receptive to doing so. Next we have embrace in the reverse. Embrace what destiny has in store for you. So you're not embracing, you're not taking the journey, you're not answering the call, you're not stepping into your passion or creativity. But you are going to get some continued synchronicity. A divine soul counterpart relationship is blessed with amazing moments of synchronicity. So paying attention to those synchronicities, you're going to start to see probably more and more of those. Now we're going to go ahead and get some messages from the crazy sexy love notes from your inner self, and then we'll close out with the power of love messages, and that'll be it. Okay. Spirit, go ahead and give me some messages for Libra, please. Messages for Libra. Let them fall out completely, please. Messages for Libra. Thank you. So I'm going to leave it like that, and then we'll put them all together and read them. Give me some more, please. More messages for Libra. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Go ahead and give me some more, please. Okay, that's enough. Okay, so the messages that came out, the first one came out in reverse, which was be gentle with yourself. And it says on the back, take your foot off the gas and don't push yourself so hard. If you need to rest, then take a break. The world won't fall apart if you nap. Renew, dear one. You are a treasure. Be gentle with yourself. So this is a reminder that you need to really, nurture yourself and take care of yourself. You hit that gas pedal and you're gone, and then you're out of energy, kind of thing, right? Next, we have embracing your sensitivity, and that is also in the reverse. It says on the back, your sensitivity is the sacred gateway to your intuition. It's that special receptive radar that picks up energy and signals. In fact, your sensitivity is one of your greatest assets and the key to your survival. The more you connect with it, the more miracles and synchronicities you'll attract. So again, embracing who you are. You can't get away from who you are. You can try, but that's self-deception, right? When you're not being who you are and embracing all parts of you. Next, we have something bigger is on the way. It says, allow your vision to expand and be open to the form it takes. You may discover that you were dreaming too small, or that what seemed like an obstacle is actually putting you in a better direction. The universe always has your back. So this is words of encouragement coming in. We've got pause. If you're feeling unsure about a decision, there's probably a good reason. Take your time and think it through. There's no need to rush. Allow your heart's wisdom to guide you. If you feel pressure to act immediately, it's probably a sign that this isn't the right opportunity. Don't worry, because more opportunities will come along, and the right ones will fit like a gorgeous glove. Stop comparing. Apples don't compare themselves to oranges. Stars don't compare with other stars. They know there's room for all to shine in this ever-expanding universe. So embrace your differences, celebrate your quirks and kinks, bring the fullest expression of self forward, and champion others when they do the same. Offer your love. Another message about reciprocating, what was the other card that came out? The Kisses card. Got a lot of messages about giving back, giving your love because someone else is giving it. Is there someone in your life who would benefit from love and kindness? The gesture doesn't have to be big. Send an email, pick up the phone, pop by for a visit, which the pop-up card was in the reverse, which was interesting. Um, or order a bouquet of posies. Let this person know that you're thinking of him or her. When we offer our love generously, that caring energy comes back to us tenfold while also lifting us up in the process. Reach out and offer your love today. Confidence. It takes courage to put your butt on the line and go for it, and the best way to strengthen your confidence is to put yourself out there. Who cares about what others think? Everybody starts somewhere. And don't worry about making mistakes. You can always course correct. But you'll never know or grow unless you try. And the more you do, the more confident and successful you will become. When you shine, we are all inspired to do the same. You are healing. Healing happens in seasons. It can't be rushed or forced to fit a schedule. So often we curse the seeds that haven't taken root, failing to realize it's not their time. They need more water, sunlight, and care. Bullying ourselves blocks regeneration. Also, sometimes the healing we're focused on isn't the healing that's taking place. There's a much deeper healing going on. Be patient, dear one. You are healing. Give each other space. Sometimes it's hard to work out our differences when we don't have enough space. So take a step back and create room for authentic conversation. Perhaps you need to consult with a therapist to guide you through the emotional thicket. Or maybe you just need some new topics for healthy communication. Whatever it is, don't try to fix it right now. Give each other space. So, you might need to take some time apart and give each other space so that you can really, really work through this. Listen. Are you talking more than you're listening? Do you finish people's sentences for them? Shh. True connection is about how we make people feel and whether or not we're being open and present. Life is communicating with you, dear one. An important message is trying to get through. Let go of your fear and of not being heard. You'll get your chance. For now, just listen. Accept compliments. The next time someone gives you a compliment, say thank you. Don't shrug it off, play it down, or reject the gift. You'll be not denying yourself and the giver the opportunity to share in a moment of gratitude and love. Exercise your self-esteem and soak it in, superstar. Think of the compliments as little confidence-building soul vitamins. You are worthy of praise. And the last one, slow down. When it feels like our world is spinning out of control, it's easy to get overwhelmed. This is a good time to begin a daily meditation practice. Your mind is the most open and receptive in the morning, which is why it's helpful to start your day with centering exercises. Cultivate stillness within and know that there is no rush. At the end of our days, we won't care about our to-do list. We'll wish we had loved ones, lived more, and been at peace. Don't wait. Slow down now. Okay? And let's go ahead and get the last group of messages. This is the Power of Love Oracle messages. And these will be the last to close out your reading, Libra. Messages for Libra Spirit. Let them fall out completely. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so the first one, past. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. So this is about releasing the past and any emotions that are stuck in the past. We've got joy. You delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. So this is about, shining your light, bringing your fun again. Okay? Detachment. You are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. Satisfaction. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. So this is about you standing in your power. You are deciding, who you are from an authentic core. And you're not letting anybody else make that decision for you anymore. We have trust. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. Next, we have empathy. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. Spontaneity. You move beyond the constraints of the mind and freely, lovingly embrace new situations. Virtue. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. And the last one, willingness. You are able to compromise if the end result is love. Okay, Libra, I do hope this helps you. Much love and light, Lady T.